the problem I think that we've come up against is that we've had a really good go at this, at trying to eliminate sexual difference, and we're reaching that point where we're really coming up against the buffers of biology and the extent to which, it just isn't moving. Like something like the gender pay gap, for instance. It is true that historically women used to be quite explicitly paid less than men for the same work. That generally isn't what's happening now in explaining the gender pay gap. It's overwhelmingly actually just a motherhood pay gap. Because women slightly out-earn men actually right up until they have their first child, and then you see that the earnings fall off a cliff. And it's to do with the fact that there is just a fundamental incompatibility between the labour market and the care of young children, because someone has to do that care. And whether you outsource it to some other paid woman invariably, or if parents themselves and mothers generally are the ones who do it themselves, this is, you just get down to this, like, you cannot wish away these differences. It is only women who bear children. It is only women who can breastfeed children. Mothers have a very, very intense bond with their children, which is very, very hard to resist, even if you wanted to. Why would you want to? So I think this is where we get to, where we've tried desperately hard and with good reason to try and eliminate the differences which have historically made women's lives very difficult. The problem is that we can't actually limit those differences. And I guess where I'm coming from in the book is I'm saying, chapter 2, men and women are different. Like, if we accept this as our right from the get-go, where next? How do we manage this? How do we try and ameliorate the downsides of those differences? Bearing in mind that absolutely everything has trade-offs and it isn't possible to find a perfect solution. I don't believe in utopia. And I think that actually, unexpectedly, perhaps, there are old tools which actually work better than some of the new ones. Marriage being an example of that.